everyone, and welcome to week 1 of BUS508 Contemporary Business. I just wanted to take a minute and talk about what you're going to be covering this week and kind of walk you through the course. So in the course, when you log in, you're going to see the screen that you see here, and you're going to have several sections. The first is Explore, the next one is Learn, and then Act, Reflect, and that's it. So explore, learn, act, and reflect. And if you notice, out to the right are the points that are earned when you complete these sections. So for explore, there's 28 points. And so let's just start by clicking on explore. You're going to be following a couple of businesses as examples as we go through the course. Once we get into Explore, you're going to see this video. You want to watch this video. It takes about 4 minutes from beginning to end. What's really important is that you watch the entire video, and there are some questions at the end of the video that you have to answer in order to get credit. So if you don't answer the question, you won't get the 28 points. So make sure you watch the video from beginning to end and wait for the question at the end. I believe you have to click on something to record your answer. So make sure that you do that. And the 28 points should be awarded in the grade book. It should be automatic. If you don't see the 28 points in the grade book, don't panic. I can tell who watched the video and who didn't, and I do monitor that. And so sometimes we have had some issues where it didn't get recorded. Hopefully that's all been fixed now. But I do still monitor it. I look at it each week to make sure that everybody is getting the points that they should be getting. Okay, once you have finished with the video, you'll scroll down. Make sure you do the class introduction. Introduce yourself. They give you some suggestions there on what you can talk about. Just do what you feel comfortable with. Make sure you click here where it says discuss in order to do this. And then you're going to also want to read the rest of this page. This is an introduction to the course and what you will be learning in the weeks to come. There's an article here to read on Tom's shoes. Make sure that you read all of this. Continue to scroll down. And then here they're listing what we're going to cover in the course, the key elements, and so I wanted to go over this with you really quick. Products. So, a business has to have products and a process in place to create and deliver the product. And in weeks 2 and 3, we're going to look at how innovative businesses come up with ideas and how they turn those ideas into products and then set up their operations that allow them to create enough products to deliver to customers. And then in weeks 4 and 5, we'll talk about money. We'll focus on how businesses get funding, how they manage the money that they have to use to run the business, and the money that they generate from sales. And then we'll look at selling. We look at how businesses get people to buy their products. This is in weeks 6 and 7. So a business has to market their products to customers, and they have a process through which those potential customers eventually purchase a product. And we'll cover that in weeks 6 and 7. And then in weeks 8 and 9, we'll talk about people. We'll look at the people side of business, and we'll focus on how businesses identify the right people to work for them and how those people effectively lead and manage other people on the team. And then finally in week 10, we're going to look at competition. We look at the big picture of business, so how they interact and how they compete with each other and how this benefits the people who buy the products. And so these 5 core parts of business are going to be the focus over the 11-week course, and we'll be learning all about business, what it is, and how it functions and operates. Okay, so next you have a field trip. There is a discussion at the bottom of this. So just read through the instructions here. You can either speak to a business leader, or you can find an article or video. Make sure you click on the discuss button in order to participate in the discussion. And then when you're done, you'll go to the very bottom of the page and you will click on Learn. Okay, so once you're inside Learn, you'll watch another Strayer Talks. Again, it's about 4 minutes from beginning to end. Make sure you watch the entire video and answer the questions. Once you've finished and you've answered the questions, just go ahead and scroll through the page and read the rest of the material that's here for you. And then when we get to the bottom, you're going to click the next button, which is Act. Okay. And so here they're talking about the assignments that you're going to have to complete. And so you're going to complete 5 assignments during the course. And you're going to be applying what you've learned to real-world scenarios. And you'll find those assignments in the ACT section each week. So you'll be giving a scenario where you're going to assume the role of a business person who works with or at a national discount retail store like Walmart or Target. And you'll be given some questions to answer and discuss and a scenario to go through. And so here they have the weeks and the due date. So weeks 2 and 3, you'll be working on product development and operations. Your role will be as a category manager, and it'll be due in week 3. In weeks 4 and 5, you will work on finance and accounting. You'll take on the role of a senior accountant, and the assignment will be due in week 5. In weeks 6 and 7, you'll be talking about marketing and sales. You'll be a marketing manager, and the assignment is due in week 7. In weeks 8 and 9, you will cover management and leadership, and you'll be a leadership consultant. The assignment will be due in week 9. And finally, in week 10, you'll be talking about competition. You'll take on the role as a market research manager, and it will be due in week 10. All assignments and discussions are due by 9 a.m. the Monday morning after the week has ended. So the week technically ends at 11:59 p.m. on Sunday night. Okay, you have to participate in the discussion by Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. in order to be counted as attending for that week. So this is how your attendance is recorded. It starts on Monday and runs all the way through Sunday at 11:59 p.m. So that's for attendance purposes. You have to post between Monday at midnight on Monday through Sunday at 11:59 p.m. in order to be recorded as attended for that week. However, you do have until 9 a.m. the following Monday morning to submit your assignments and your discussion. You can submit it by 9 a.m., but it won't count as attendance unless you submit by 11:59 p.m. on Sunday, okay? I just want to clarify that. Attendance has to be by 11:59 p.m. on Sunday, but you can submit your discussion and your assignments by 9 a.m. the following Monday. I don't recommend waiting that late. You can have problems. If you don't get it in by 9 a.m., then it's considered late. And of course, with the discussion, you want to participate as early in the week as possible so that you get a lot out of it. You want to be checking it every week or every day that you log in. And you don't want to be out of the classroom more than about 24 to 48 hours at a time. The more you log in, the more you interact with the class and interact in the discussion, the more you're going to get out of your class. And, you know, you want to get out of it as much as you can. So the old saying, you know, you get out of something what you put into it is definitely true in an online class. So start participating on Monday morning and you'll be fine. But, you know, life happens and sometimes things happen and you don't get it done and it's the end of the week. So you do have until 9 a.m. on Monday morning. All right, so there is a template for you to use for these assignments, and you'll download them They'll be at the bottom of each ACT page. So you'll download the template and download your resources in order to complete the assignment. And then at the bottom of the page, the week an assignment is due. So I believe the first one is due in week 3. So when you get to week 3 and you get to ACT, you scroll down this Submit Your Work button right here. It will be active, okay? And that's where you will upload your assignment to Blackboard, okay? All right, and so make sure if you have any questions, I am always available, and your Strayer Success Coach is available to help. So don't hesitate to reach out. You can reach out to the Ask the Professor link, or you can send me an email. All right, so now we're at the bottom of this page, and we're going to go to the next link, which is Reflect. These are at the bottom of the page. And so here, this is a chance to let us know what you thought. And so it's just a quick video. How would you rate the Strayer Talk videos on a scale of 1 to 5? And so take a moment and let us know what you think on a scale of 1 to 5. So watch the video and answer the question at the end. I'm going to go back to the week overview. So the Explore activity is worth 28 points. The Learn activity is worth 10 points. The ACT for this week is 0 points because it's not really due until week 3. So this will eventually be worth some points. It's just that not until it's due in week 3. But it's here to help you get a head start. You don't want to wait till week 3 to do that. And then at the very end, the Reflect, it is very important because it is also worth 14 points. So, make sure that you complete that final step and let us know what you think about the course. So that's pretty much it for week 1. You'll be introduced to business. You'll be kind of setting a foundation for the rest of the course. I hope you enjoy it, and let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you guys in the discussion.